officers.
Here at home, New York City bracing for its own surge of migrants with Title 42 about to expire.
And as part of their response, the mayor announced plans to send some of the migrants upstate. We've reported on the pushback from officials and people who live in some of those counties.
All right, Fox 5's Jessica Formoso is live in the newsroom, and the city is still forging ahead with those plans despite the objections.
Steve and Natasha, we have learned that a bus may be arriving in Orange County this evening. That said, over in Rockland County, a restraining order is preventing the mayor from sending a bus there, at least for now. We know this is a crisis, but it seems like there is also a crisis among officials who are pointing the finger at each other, but not giving any solutions.
I have never seen such arrogance and such bulliness in my entire career in this government.
Rockland County Executive Ed Day lashing out at Mayor Eric Adams over the possible busing of asylum seekers up north.
Mayor Adams sending these asylum seekers to Rockland, it is not fair because one simple reason, just setting them up for failure in the future.
Rockland County obtaining a restraining order late last night, blocking the Armoni Inn and Suites in Orangetown from accepting the first round of asylum seekers, citing the city of New York is violating zoning laws.
They have said they're using this as a hotel, and it's not a hotel, it's a shelter. They have hired security, they have rules and regulations, they have set up curfews, they have a shelter operator. It's a shelter. In order to set up a shelter in the state of New York, there's a process that has to go through, and that is with the New York State Office of Temporary Disability Assistance, OTDA. They failed to do it.
The city isn't backing down. The commissioner for the mayor's Office of Immigrant Affairs testifying Wednesday morning in front of the city council, saying the city is moving along with its plan to bus the migrants north.
And we're just trying to keep up with the surge and what was available per discussions with the state and vendors and so on.
But there is some confusion as to who knows what. Day says he spoke to the governor's people who told him they were never made aware of the city's plan to bus the asylum seekers to his county.
They had no idea about this plan.
However, Governor Kathy Hochul, who declared a state of emergency in advance of Title 42 expiring Thursday, says she's been working closely with Adams.
This is a temporary restraining order, and it'll play itself out in the courts. But in the meantime, that doesn't affect our efforts to work with the mayor to find as many sites as possible.
Over the weekend, New York City notified both Orange and Rockland counties that it would start sending 30 asylum seekers to each county starting today. Both counties declared a state of emergency in advance. Governor Hochul questioning that move.
We're looking into the constitutionality of what they did.
And we got a statement from Mayor Adams' press secretary who says, quote, the Rockland County executive has sadly already shown he is not a leader this state needs. He went on to say, quote, to be clear, our staff called the county executive personally last week and were answered with a disrespectful, profanity-laden response. Steve and Natasha, back to both of you upstairs.